Morning guys, how are you? Well, in the last couple of weeks I've been working with this new diagnostic area around large intestine 4 HeGu point, which was discovered by Yamamoto. So I'd like to show it to you. It's very easy to use. You have actually the brain points, cervical spine, thoracic spine and lumbar spine. So I'm just going to show it to you here and you can start using it. And according to the diagnosis, you can choose the specific points that need to be needled. So I'm just going to set out the video here on my palm of my hand. Okay, hope you have a good angle. So I'll draw here in black two muscles that are important, the bone, okay? So this is actually the second metacarpal, okay, bone. Okay, you have the metacarpal phalangeal joint, and you have the metacarpal carpal joint. Okay, this is the second metacarpal bone, and here we have the first metacarpal. So we have the number 1. Okay, we have the area here on the muscle, on the dorsal interosseous muscle, which is this area here. Okay, so the diagnosis is very simple. Now I'm going to mark in the diagnostic zones in red. So right by the joint and even on the joint here, you have the brain area. Around about here on the muscle, lumbar area, cervical area, thoracic area, and right by the bone here, the metaphalangeal, metatarsal, metacarpal joint, you have the lumbar spine. So if you palpate here in sensitivity, you look for the brain points. If you go here, it's on the muscle, it's on the metacarpal, it's on the muscle. Okay, this will be the cervical. A bit below will be thoracic, and here will be lumbar spine. Large intestine 4 is approximately over here. HeGu point is about there. So here you have it in a different angle. Again, you have the second metacarpal, you have the metacarpal carpal joint, you have the metacarpal phalangeal joint. Okay, this is going to be the area lumbar spine, brain, cervical, thoracic, lumbar. And the palpation is into the joint like this. So if I have sensitivity here, I'll go near the brain points. If I have sensitivity here, points that cover the cervical. If I have sensitivity here, I'll be palpating thoracic and lumbar. Just remember, this is the dorsal interosseous muscle. Okay, so thank you guys. I hope this will be useful for you. What I recommend to do is palpate both sides at the same time. What I do is like this. Okay, as you can see, I'm palpating, and according to the area of sensitivity, I'll choose a specific points. You can do it simultaneously on both sides and needle the points equivalent on each side. So thank you guys. It's a new diagnostic area, very useful in the clinic. I found them very useful, kind of cuts corners, makes the diagnosis a lot more easier and a lot more faster, especially using the basic points. Next up, I'll show you in a couple of days new points that cover the thoracic spine, lumbar spine, and cervical spine area right on the forehead. So thank you guys. Have a good day. Have a good week.